Hello farmers, Forever here, and I am here to introduce part two. I'll leave you back right into the music that's playing in the background, and we'll keep going with the harvest. Still plenty of work to do, plenty of seeding to be done, and I will talk to you in a few seconds. All right. Hello guys, we have filled up our straw capacity. So I know from past experience, let me go back to that screen real quick, that 350,000 times 80, which seems to be a price that I saw on a couple other maps for straw, is 28,000. So I am about to cut the video and I will quit. Let me just get this other tractor into a good spot, this combine. Let's get him unloaded since he's kind of close. Kind of facing the wrong way, but that's okay too. And then what I'll do is I have to go to, I think, just the vehicle XML. I think it's in the game save. And delete out how much, well, I have to go to the game save to put in the 28,000. So when I come back in a second, I'll have 358, I'm sorry, 338,000. Right, so let's stop this guy. Oops, that's not the way to stop him. There we go. Turn this off. Just loop around here real quick. Not really have to empty it, but since I'm here. Yeah, so if you're playing the same version of the map, and you know, I don't want to give up the straw money necessarily. You know, you will have to do something like this. Not enough call for straw otherwise. And then one of these trips with straw, I'm going to have to remember to top off some of the animals. The pigs and the cows, I think, get straw. So, just about empty here. Now, one thing I'll do that I forgot to do before I went to bed last night was, let's get this guy about where he belongs, and then I'm going to come up here and just save this course as something. F26 10-meter harvest. Might use that again, who knows. Though it didn't work out perfect, so I don't know. Alright, so when we come back, I'll be all ready. Alright, see you guys in 1 second. Alright guys, managed to, well, I don't know what we managed to do, but just so you know, I did find the 2 straw fill locations. I went into the vehicle XML in my save game number 3, which happens to be for this map, and then I searched for the word straw. I had to go down through a few of them until I finally found, the way I found it was I found a fill point for 250,000, which represents that little add-on straw barn, and then the silos themselves, you know, I found a point where it said 100,000 storage for straw there. So that is how I detected, you know, where it was, and I just zeroed both of those out. And then I also went over to the game save and the money, and I added the money, which you can see that part worked. So let's hit escape real quick and go over to the quantities here. And there's straw, and we have 0 straw in the bin, so that's kind of perfect. Alright, so now the next thing to do will be to go back over to our F26 harvest, load that guy back up, drive course, And we are back in business. Make sure this guy gets started well. It's empty, so we got some time. This guy, you know, was in the process of unloading, so we'll get him unloaded. Let's back up my view a tiny bit. And there we go. So we're back to unloading stuff. I think with the next trip down there, so I don't forget, I will go top off these animals. So you'll probably see that as I start fast forwarding here. All right, well, I'll see you when I get done pretty shortly. I'm just going to fast forward till we get done the, what do you call it over there? The soybean harvest. Whatever we're harvesting over there. It's not soybeans. I don't know what we're harvesting. Oh, canola. That's what. All right, see you guys later. Guys, we have gotten most of the harvest in, because I always count the straw as part of the harvest, I guess. Just turn that off and turn this on and get rid of this for now. At some point here, as we get bigger and bigger, I'm probably going to rely on course plate more, but I like to do the work myself. Just don't like the harvest to take 10 days, you know. We kind of need a few more vehicles. I think we need a tractor trailer to pull this guy through the field, and that will help us, you know, help us get out in the field and free up one more tractor to do some other work. We'll see what we get when the time comes. So let's go park this guy up and get fully into planning mode. I kind of can get. I think I'm far enough ahead on the straw. I could probably start my, now that I can focus on it, I'll get this stuff off the field, and I could probably get one of these tractors. I might switch up tractors because that other guy's a little bit more suited, being able to go 46 miles an hour to running back and forth with the straw. Not that there's that much left, but you know, we could set that other guy with planning. Doesn't matter if he's only going 9 miles an hour or whatever it is. Let's maneuver through this thing. And knock down both signs, thank you. And then, you know, once this guy's parked, we fill him back up with fuel. Yeah, why not? Well, I'll do that off camera. Or next episode, or some episode in the future. So yeah, this is probably going to be the way the next few episodes of this go. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's probably going to end up being, you know, another one of those, like, I don't know if it'll be a 3-part series because we didn't do the plowing this time, but then again, the plowing was also done kind of in amongst things, so to speak. It wasn't. So we can fold this guy up just to be technically correct. Back this guy in. Let's see if I can do it reasonably well. I hit the side there, didn't I? There you go. He's kind of in there, isn't he? So up against the other one. All right, so let's head out to this guy and get the rest of our harvest planted, or undone. No, you know what I mean. Put it in the silo, that's what I mean. Stored. Let's get the rest of our harvest stored. Like I said, then I'll take one more load with the straw guy, and then whatever makes. Oh, is the straw guy up at the straw guy's up at the straw thing? So I'll park this tractor trailer, and then well, this is a tractor trailer, isn't it? It's not the conventional way we use the term, but. Let's take a look at what we got. So, yeah, look, we got some numbers in each one of them anyhow, which is sort of the goal. I think one of the things I'd like to do before we end this map is get like a field for each crop, you know, including the potatoes and sugar beets, which may be, I'll probably do these on the smaller fields up there. And then I'm not even sure if I'll count 19, but you know, like the crops that yield less, like these, which is a lot of them, might do slightly bigger fields, a little easier to harvest when they have less yield per acre. And then maybe these fields here you get the idea. So we'll have a field for each one. How's that sound? And once we get a field for each one, and let's check out our animals. Yep, we got our straw topped up in all of them that need straw. And oh, look, we did. Oh, because we restopped. We didn't calculate. But we should have a cow coming, another cow pretty soon. And that should, I believe, get us up to 5 cows. Sheep are really disappointingly slow. So I think we got to get to 20 sheep to get the accomplishment. And that's the other part of the goal. So hopefully we can time that out to be done well. Now, I don't know, I didn't talk about it, but did you see my park job over here? I don't know if I'll ever get them back out again without scraping them up, but look at that. You don't park much better than that one, huh? Yeah. Kind of running out of parking spaces a little bit. I do like the, oops, dropped the wrong thing. All right, so now we got this guy freed up. He can start helping. And that's what I mean about, I think if we could free him up with a tractor trailer, which isn't overly expensive, then we could make this process a lot more efficient because it would free this tractor up to go do some more of this work, whether it's, you know, gathering the straw or just whatever it is. You know, he's a good runaround tractor too. We'll see. So we're going to go back to this guy, who's now empty. And bring the straw thing down, and we'll switch over, and we'll get him planting something. What did we talk about? I'm thinking that maybe we do soybeans, switch it up. I think I already planted soybeans in 24, just because they're just so consistently, you know, in the green, so to speak. You know, I think that's just the way I want to go and keep the money rolling. I think any farmer in the world, if their soil permits it, it's going to tend to grow the crop they think is going to pay them the most. I would if it was real life. Like I said, within the bounds of taking care of my soil. So why don't we get this guy out of here? Not sure how well he'll do around this building. The building's kind of annoying. There's a piece of wood in the field. Let that get there. Alright, so let's set this guy up. I don't know where it's going to start me. I think it would start me here. It's probably not the best place to choose it. So let's go up to field 26. 8.6 is right. I do remember that. And we are in the northeast corner. We're going to go west. We don't want a headland. Yep, that's where it started. It's very good. I don't think it's going to do this section here real well, but I can come back and touch it up. this. Alright, so we're now... shoot, stop that. Stop. I want to do this field. And, oops, past it. Let's do this field in wheat. Messed that up worse. Alright, like I said, we can come touch it up if I made mistakes. Now let's jump back over to this guy. Let's jump over to this guy. And we can get him started here. Switch that. Haven't used them yet since we restarted. And let's come here and field 23 user. We are in the southeast corner. We want to go west. And I think we want a headland, so let's give him a headland. Now, typically we would do the headland afterwards, I think, and that gives me a chance to clean it up if I decide to do it manually at that point. Though if I do the... You know what, I'm not going to do a headland, because headland stops me from getting somebody planting on this field. If I do the headland, well, we'll just go like this, see what happens. Okay, so let's get them started just for the sake of not having them fold up and unfold and all that. There. So hopefully he'll get ahead a little bit while we plant that other field. And let's, just for a moment, jump over to that guy. Get him. I do really have to stay ahead of that. I just want to see what he does up here. I think I'm going to take care of this myself. Because I think I stand a better chance of not screwing up and hitting that building. I'm going to do a little loop-de-loo because I think I might have missed a few soybeans down here. If it's true or not. And no right-minded farmer would ever do what I just did, but that's all right. Who said I was a right-minded farmer? So I think he would have hit the building there. So. I don't think most planters are made to plant on too, you know, I think if we start getting too crazy. Let's see. Go straight. Yep. Alright, so he should be in reasonably good shape, I would think. He might hit some rocks over there eventually, but for the most part, I think we'll be in good shape now. Alright, so we've got to stay ahead of this guy. Well, stay ahead of the weeder dude who covers ground pretty quickly. Let's get this cruise control up. So it'll come up in a minute here. And there we go. So let me, once again, fast forward, try to get the rest of this straw off ahead of my fertilizer guy. I think I'm not going to have a problem with that, but still like to get it done. Alright, talk to you guys in a minute.